Good morning, YouTube, friends, family, and followers. This episode is a video on the suicide doors. If yours does not open, it was a loose thing, you pull this, nothing happens, this is a video for you. This is a 2005 Chevy Express van with double suicide doors, or whatever side doors these are called. They open up. So this stopped working, and I did find a bolt the other day, or a nut, a socket nut, down here on the floorboards, and I didn't know where it was from, but then shortly after, this door stopped working, and so now I know what it was from. But in order to remove this door panel, you first have to pop these things off. There's two clamps on either side, so if you can get something underneath there and pop it off. Yeah, my phone died on the last video, so I have to charge it. So you gotta pop these off, and then there's two screws under here and up here. And then over here where these clamps are, if you pop this out, there's two screws over there and over there. And then for mine, there's a screw down here, and I took these off, but I don't know if you need to, because they're like the top ones aren't screwed into anything. They're just through the plastic, so I don't know, they're just decorative. But these ones are very long screws, so they might be connected into something, I don't know. But anyway, so you unscrew all those screws, and then the rest is just snap on, snap off, like the original, everything else. But you do have to replace all those after you break them to unhitch it. So that gets very annoying, although I don't do it, I just shove it back on. And this is why that screws here, is so you don't have to snap on, snap off all the stuff. But anyways, so you get this door panel off, and it's basically just a metal door. It's just big hole, and then two cables going up to that latch up here, to that door panel, and then one down to here to this one. And so how it works is when you pull this handle, it pushes on a metal plate that the nut was holding on the mechanism thing that holds the wires onto a screw. And that screw is the pivot point that pulls the wires in opposite directions to unlatch it from the door. So when it turns, it's pulling that cord down and this cord up. So, anyways, so that nut came off, so that mechanism came off the screw and no longer worked because the plate was no longer being pushed. So I just found a random screw that fit, put it on there, and it works like new. The tighter I went, the easier the door pops off the hinge. So now, going to the other door on this side now, would not open from the inside. So I had to tear that apart to figure out what it was, and it was a very easy fix, just like this one was. Now, if your cord is broken, that's a whole nother story. I can't help you there. Haven't really fixed that. Call a mechanic. But on this side, since I have the door open so you can see it, if you've never seen the inside of a door before, this is what I'm talking about. You got your two screws up top, and then the rest of it is like insulation in these little plastic cones over here. I guess you can't see it if I'm poking at it, but I guess I can turn around, that works. So you got these little plastic things that shove in, and they're supposed to have little spikes that pop out that squeeze into the metal holes over here to hold it in place. But what we're looking at, so when I pulled this, it wasn't latching anything. It wasn't connected down here in this piece over here. So if you look in here, where is that? Down there. So yeah, there it is. So the orange piece that you may or may not be able to see. There we go. This orange piece right here is what holds in this metal rod to the mechanism. And so when you pull on it, oh, no, it's over here. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing good. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. So this orange piece right here came loose, and I had to pop it back in, and now the door works. So that came out, would not let this door unlatch this, and so the door wouldn't open from the inside. So all I had to do was pop open this door, plug it back in, and it started working again. And then there's another rod that goes up to the top and to the bottom, and somehow that all does its thing in here. And now I got to put it all back together, and 2 doors down, man. I am on a roll. But that's a tutorial. Thanks.